New notification. Now broadcasting.
Trust the prize minister, fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister, and God's image, the monument, the homages to the problems, acknowledging how to apply penance for the transgressions that I've accepted, and acquiescence of my own presence as I inspected my load of y'all just don't get it. So stream it at your own discretion, every answer question, investment in your own protection. They be like black, well who knew we'd be receiving a new you? This Paul Zulu and Farrakhan, me Pharaoh Khufu, misinterpret my level of genius and call it cuckoo. But the Swahili meaning of freedom is still you huru. To the booth guru, I deliver the truth to you. Who got the nerve to act as if this isn't proof to you that I will mobilize a militia and troop to you? No telling what I got in the system to do you. If it's too brutal, look the other way like I'm robbing you. But surrender all your valuables as if I'm you as I slide the hassle to the side like a tassel. The facade of the place I reside it's like a castle. I'm the honorable Pensée Noir, my nom de gar. I'm the czar, the big king to Paris is my kind of car. I'm the R, I'm the L, I'm the king. All correlated, unadulterated power, the king. Been coronated, wake up, no masquerade. Remove the makeup, it's no sleep in my eyes. Refuse to stay shut. It's gatekeepers responsible for this place, but historically the authorities been morally bankrupt. Into the execution of speaking of retribution, I was in the Lucifer even to catch the future. Me and the best producers out again, on route again. Airborne audio spores, it's like an allergen. So, in conclusion, I wanna clear the confusion. Any rumors the artist you're currently hearing is human. The shapeshifter, weightlifter, I hate it. I'm the great victor behind the bars. Stay prisoner.
Here come the boogeyman. We doing the can run the clock on American Bandstand. Flushing the pan, not a fan of the jam. Band sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls and the cause I need all the things. It's in the damn, cause I'm neat. You're the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guarantee the win in no rap. Place, fat face, sugar in the gas tank, sucking on my tailpipe. My pace, left in the game, no one to blame. It's always the same. You can't contain all of my game, the deeper the fame. Whether I'm paid, whether I'm never amazed that I could die happily while you screaming my name. Yeah. Take the mask off. I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Do a why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. I can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself a now I'm over the homies. Not every kid should be getting the trophy. Phonies and cronies wanting to turn the bands only. Came out my love with paper or plastic. Just need to touch it, that's fantastic. This is classic practice, my little gymnastics. Came to blast hits from the pocket Jurassic.
promise I'll kiss it safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of it. And all of these butterflies suddenly always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion, cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. Try to fight. Wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Athletics. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Number 19, always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation, because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about to get started, getting the nod on the mound, Vida Blue. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right.
Leading
This
off
guy
for the
strikeout
Angels,
per 9,
second baseman,
over
Luis
11. I mean, that's just
Rengifo.
getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Luis Rengifo leading things off and takes a strike. Pitches in there, and that is strike 2.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor Ward. Inside, just missed. Blue with an impressive performance to follow up, having twirled a no-hitter the last time.
I got to say, Boog, he was dominating right from the jump last time out. If he can keep that momentum rolling in this one, we might be in for quite a show.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carrasco snags it for the second out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace-caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Don Baylor, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And the Angels are gone in order. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching here today, Jared Weaver.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy is a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on.
That one missed.
Outside.
This one popped up. Napoli hauls it in, and there's one away. And time now to check out the A's lineup.
Number 19.
Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Foul ball there. One out, base is empty. Swings through that.
0-2 is the count.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And now 2-2.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
But that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Baylor reaching back towards the wall, and it's caught just in front of the wall. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, so in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Blue back to work. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now, Troy Gloss. That's to third. And it gets by him. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Halter. Feed to second, that's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now Zach Neto.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Fought off foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the finale of this 4-game set.
That was straight queso right there. Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score.
Going, yeah, we in go mode. Never going slow mo. Going, we in go mode. Going, we in go mode.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the
Here's a big
A's,
power threat.
first
Mark
baseman,
McGwire.
number 25.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Popped up, Rengifo makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Jason
Giambi up next for the A's. Inside, just missed. No score here in the second. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there. Banks off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
One out. Runner second. Tejada digs in now with just one hit and 11 at-bats in the series so far. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Giambi leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Now a fly ball to right center. Baylor makes the play. Runner tags at second. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Damon, the next to hit. 4 hits and 11 tries so far in the series. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the dirt, but kept close. Man at second. That's inside.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Bunt attempt misses. And it throws off line. Safe at third. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the air, out towards left center. Ward makes the catch. That is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 17.
And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And here is Benji Molina.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman Luis Rengifo.
Back to the top of the lineup, and next for L.A., Luis Rengifo led off the game with a strikeout. Line drive, base hit, fair ball down the third baseline. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second, not in time. He's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you
Up
come out of
next
this
for the
struggle. We
Angels,
saw the
left
numbers
fielder
coming into the
Taylor
ball game.
Ward.
But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. Going to count 1 and 2. Fly ball down the line. Reaching down and makes the ground. Angels strand 1. Still no score. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the catcher, Jason Kendall. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
High fly ball on that one, curling foul down the right side. Now this is in the air down the line. Baylor. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, second baseman Max Schumann.
Max Schumann getting ready to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. In the air, center field. Trout settles under it. Drops into the glove. 2 away.
Now batting left fielder.
So the batting
Ricky
order turns over.
Henderson.
Digging in, Ricky Henderson. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. And gone. He'll touch them all. His 13th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman. And first offering is fouled off. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Next up for the A's, Jose Carrasco. Flied to right his first time. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw. Save. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a pop-up. Napoli makes the catch, inning over. The A's strike first. It's now 1-0. You're watching A's baseball on the show NorCal. As we go to the top of the fourth. So in now for the Angels, Don Baylor. And that misses. Ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that ball is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and we're level. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Fouled off left side. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken back as you drive back to the dugout.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 here. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Troy Glaus, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's a little bit low. That one fouled off. Just off the inside corner. It's 2-2. To the right side. Oh, he gloves it onto the pitcher. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Next to hit, Mike Napoli. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Napoli in his 13th season, 31 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped up left side. Tejada squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And that is out of play. Strike two. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's too low, and that's ball one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Trout puts it away for the out. That's out number two.
Now batting, number 5.
Next up for the A's, Miguel Tejada. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And now 1 and 2.
Strikes.
This one in the air. And that is that. Offense held in check there. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Blue back to work. Out to short. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, number 17.
Darren Cowboy now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And now it's even up. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a foul out of play.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
To the count.
And it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, number 1.
And here's the catcher, Benji Molina. Fly to left his first time. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. He goes down looking. Angels held in check. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Johnny Damon. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
You know, these A's definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jason Kendall. Swing and a miss, as he was out front that time. That to right. Baylor on his way over. 2 up, 2 down.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Max Schumann up next for the A's. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that's in the dirt. He swings and fouls one off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and misses, and it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Luis Rengifo. Just missed.
You know, these Angels, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Now batting, left fielder Taylor Ward.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Check swing, called strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pop up here, third base side, Halter. Sizing this one up. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder Don Baylor.
Don Baylor, the next to hit for the Angels. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. That's the 3rd out. So they make short work of him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a groove. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts, food.
Well, we go bottom 6. Here's some real power at the plate. Rickey Henderson.
Rickey Henderson.
Fouled off. He was late. Swung on, belted. Trout ranges back. And out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's the third baseman, 1 for 2. First pitch swinging.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one misses up and in. And that's
One
ball
ball,
one.
one strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
On the ground to third. Zips it to
He's
first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
It's a good
Now
recovery,
batting,
though, after
number
giving up the
33.
home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Carrasco now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Late with the swing there.
He normally does
No ball,
damage
2
on
strikes.
that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And
One
that
ball,
skips in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
A's leading by a run. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel
Now
so often in
batting,
terms of
number
a hitting
25.
approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jared Weaver done for the afternoon.
Pitching for
New
the
pitcher in the
Angels.
game for the Angels,
Number
Jose
54.
Suarez.
And they
Jose
felt it was time to
Suarez.
bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty
Now
hitter
batting,
coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the
Leadoff for
inning.
the
And now
Angels,
batting,
center fielder,
Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Little chopper rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2 is the count.
Got him. Making 7 strikeouts for him. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Now at the plate,
Up
Mike
next for the
Napoli.
Angels, first baseman Mike Napoli.
On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Snap throw down to second. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. throw back in as the tying run holds at third. 2 on following the double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Cowboy in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate, but he's safe.
Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach, all he did was remind his pitcher, focus on this hitter and nothing else.
Pitch misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Yeah, that drops in for a strike. But he's back. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
2 outs, runner on first. And next for the Angels, Benji Molina. Out in front and foul to the left side. Cowboy off of first with 2 away. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kenley Jansen.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the shortstop, Miguel Tejada. 0 for 2 in this one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now lead on first.
Now here is Johnny Damon. And that one almost hit him. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Back-to-back singles. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Now a chance for Jason Kendall. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Now over to Napoli, double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Max.
Well, a very fast developing player here. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Max Schumann up next for the A's. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Jansen fires. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. C.J. Wilson, the closer, is getting loose. Rodriguez warming up as well. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. To work. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
The changeup right there just pulled the string.
Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at-bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Bird.
Over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Oh, 2 now. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And that means Mike Trout will have a chance to hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And strike 2. Failing. The runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Francisco Rodriguez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Fought off foul. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, number 19.
Now the number 2 hitter, 1 for 3.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Popped up. Rengifo has a beat on it. Brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, number 33.
And now the right fielder, Jose Carrasco. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And a foul ball. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A's go quickly and quietly there. They trail it 3-2. We go to the 9th. So in now for the Angels, Troy Gloss. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. On the ground to the left. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Mike Napoli.
And here's the first baseman, Mike Napoli. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting,
2 down,
shortstop,
base is
Zach
empty.
Neto.
And now it's going to be Zach Neto. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Ripped to short, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 2.
Pitching for
Back
the
now,
Angels.
and on the mound, the
Number
closer,
36.
C.J. Wilson.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak
Number 25.
contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Hot shot to third. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the DH, Jason Giambi. And that one fouled off.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way
Now
out of the
batting,
zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Stepping in, Miguel Tejada. Curveball over for a called strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Another solid outing from him out of the bullpen. He's up to double digits now with his 10th save of the season.
3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip, I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do this. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Sweep your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Sweep your, sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's they say use it as inspiration. The best of them did. What I still see, I can handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before we answered, I remember my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's rapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times that I was homeless and the times when I was broke, and this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna, I don't nobody wanna, I don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Check it. Don't nobody wanna, nobody, anybody, you. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, but I can see right through a powder face on a painted fool. Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Athletics. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And our pitcher tonight, Catfish Hunter.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Richie Ashburn.
Center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
And there's a foul ball.
First pitch, 7:05.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. Out towards right center field, Carrasco flying after this one. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Abreu matched a homer in his last game. Bobby Abreu now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. One out, base is empty. High fly ball out into left center field. Damon makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Dick Allen.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the veteran third baseman, Dick Allen. Allen, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. And he takes a strike.
0-2.
On the ground right side. And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not.
No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab, Robin Roberts. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Ricky Henderson. Henderson went deep twice in his last game.
1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. One away.
Batting second baseman, number
Now it's the
19.
second baseman.
Absolutely tearing up the base paths lately. More than 16 stolen bases this month.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Ashburn makes the grab for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, number
2 down,
33.
bases empty. And the batter now, Jose Carrasco. Big time power. Just off the inside edge. And another ball. That one fouled off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Check
3 balls.
swing, and he held
2
up.
strikes.
2 outs, base is empty.
That's
And
3.
down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the A's. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off
And
for
now here's the
Philadelphia,
veteran
the designated
DH,
hitter,
Ryan Howard.
Howard.
Hunter back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. He nails one out to right. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
The wind and the pitch. Foul ball there. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ripped on a line to center. And a base hit right there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting seventh, shortstop Jimmy Rollins.
And now for the Phillies, Jimmy Rollins. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that one fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat.
Halter. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That's out number 3. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is A's Baseball on the show NorCal. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Realmuto down to first, and he beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Next up for the A's, Miguel Tejada. And the first offering is not close. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one is off the play. 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Sosa to the plate. Sosa launched a homer in his most recent game. To third, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ashburn batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. On the ground, McGwire. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you
Now
still
batting
want to
right
move the
fielder,
runner up and
Bobby
give your team a
Abreu.
chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat. Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but
Now
I
batting
totally understand
third
going with the
baseman,
intentional
Nick
walk
Allen.
in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Late swing fouled off. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's two down. Ryan Howard digs in now. He's
Now
already
batting,
homered
the
in this game.
designated hitter, Ryan Howard.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They get the force. Third out. Phillies leave a couple, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Josh Donaldson.
Third baseman,
If you
number
don't get ahead in the
26.
count, you can forget about having any success against him.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Hit in the air, right field. Abreu pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting eighth, catcher, number 18.
So up next, Jason Kendall. This guy's turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. And a foul ball. Strike two. Now he steps out as time is granted. Next pitch is outside. This one in the air, right field. Abreu hauls it in, 2 away. And now the center fielder, Johnny
Batting ninth,
Damon.
center fielder, number 28.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And the A's are gone in order. They're down 1-0. On to the 4th.
Off
Here
for
comes Schwartz
Philadelphia.
to the
Left
plate.
fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber, a former All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. And that is out of play. Schwarber swings and hammers one to right. Back there. And it's gone. Home run number 15 on the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Singy, that's his 299th career homer.
Yep, closing in on a pretty big career milestone. 300 will be extremely special. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there's one down. Jimmy Rollins stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That's in there. Strike one.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the. That was a good one right there.
One down, base is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Real Muto. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. In the air, right side. He's got it. There's 2 away. Edmundo Sosa, the next to hit, doubled in his first debut. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Ricky Henderson. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Here's the second baseman. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Next up for the A's, Jose Carrasco. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Runner.
There goes the runner. There's a ball. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Zach Geloff. What a stop. And they get the out.
Now batting,
Mark
number
McGwire
25.
getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fouled off down the right side. 2 outs with a runner at third. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The 1-2. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down, Jason Giambi now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Outside low, and that is ball 1. McGwire off of first with 2 away. And a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now Miguel Tejada, not even close there. 1-0. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Schwarber settles under it, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Ready now for the 5th inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Richie Ashburn. Hunter back to work. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Geloff. Now the throw to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, right fielder Bobby Abreu.
Now here is Bobby Abreu. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Rips one to right. Carrasco hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 outs, base
Dick
is empty.
Allen.
Here's a big power threat. Dick Allen. In the air to left center. Henderson moves under it. And that is that.
Knock, knock on my door. Is this redemption for my soul?
And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off
John
for
Shelby
the
with my buddy
Athletics,
Chris Singleton.
third
And set to get
baseman,
us started.
number
Bottom
26.
5. Josh Donaldson. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Just misses with that one.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Kendall in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, number 28.
Johnny Damon up next for the A's. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one hammered but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And they trail it here 2-1. And we're back.
Leading
All
off
set for the
Phillies,
top of the 6th.
designated
Here's the
hitter,
Phillies
Ryan
DH,
Howard.
Ryan Howard. This to third, Donaldson. The throw to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to
Now
keep his
batting,
pitch count
left
low,
fielder,
throwing the ball
Kyle
very well
Schwarber.
right now.
Ground ball left side. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Cat-like reflexes
Now
on that
batting,
one.
first
Makes the
baseman,
dive,
Alex
has to
Bond.
get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
2 down, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And that one lifted in the air center field. Damon moving under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning.
Leading
And
off
now
for the
Ricky
Athletics,
Henderson.
Left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Fought off foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired
Now
in the
batting,
6th.
second baseman, Zach Geloff.
So digging in, Zach Geloff. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. Up the middle, Rollins. Fires to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. Next to hit, Jose
Now batting,
Carrasco.
number
0 for
33.
2 in this one. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the A's 1. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Phillies,
Here's the
shortstop,
shortstop at the
Jimmy
plate.
Rollins.
Jimmy Rollins. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Damon on the move. Puts it away for the out. And now it is JT Realmuto.
Realmuto.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first, and Realmuto is out.
Now batting second baseman.
And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. There's a strike. Chopped left side. Donaldson throws across the diamond, and that is that. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They lead it 2-1. Set for the last half of the seventh. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hard hit to third. Sends it across to first. One away. Big time out leading off the home seventh.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Jason Giambi up next for the A's. 1 for 2. Fouled off. He was late. You'll one. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Backed off the plate that time. Looping, breaking ball, and he struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Here's a high chopper. In time to Bohm. And it's a 1-2-3. And we're back. We go to the eighth. Leading off, Richie Ashburn. So he's back out to begin the eighth. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
And a bunt towards third. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. Just misses the mark outside the zone. In the air, right field, Carrasco. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Bobby Abreu. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Dick Allen.
Third baseman, Dick Allen.
This to third. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. Down quickly go the Phillies. But they still lead it 2-1. Brad Liss taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Third baseman, number 26.
Donaldson swings through it for strike one.
No ball.
Activity in the
One
bullpen. Matt Strom, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Alvarado, the power lefty, up as well. Swings through that.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Caught him looking for the K.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Shea Langoliers looking to start something with one gone. Swings through that one out in front that time. Sliced hard but foul. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And 1-2. And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-2 now. Out to center. Ashburn in position. Drops into the glove. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 28.
Next up for the A's, Johnny Damon, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
2 outs. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Nothing doing there for the A's, and our score remains 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Ryan Howard. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
Schwarber looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. That one is absolutely belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. One out, runner at second. And here comes Alec Bohm. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen.
Now pitching.
The left-hander on now, Mark Holder.
Number 20.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Strike one.
You know, bro, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tie Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tie Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Carrasco pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear
now
and go a long way to track that one down.
Rollins.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
In the dirt, tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. Schwarber on third with 2 out. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Holder. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. One, two now. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Tries to hold up. Appeal to first. No swing. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's to third. Sends it to first. And the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Matt Strahm.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Hit in the air out to center field. Ashburn in position. And out number 1 on the grab. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
On the ground. And that one handled on the run. Sends it over to first. In time. Got it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Carrasco, the next to hit, takes outside. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Now a pop-up on the infield. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
City going up, so you better bud. When the city really want us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, till they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. With them hits and stride. If I die, for the guys, have my candlelight going up. Like the club, after that go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that shit I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that, hope you watching your back. Hope you watching your back. Hope you watching your back. Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside gray. I'm a real beach boy, come ride my way. I feel these voids that fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes. Keep my teeth off safety. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back.
I be gone.
Hope you watching your
Watch my back, stay gon' run on how they come.
Hope you watching.
Get your life or get back. Up first, better not miss that. Tell me if you with that.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, vuela mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, vuela mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila. Son unas bandidas, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el Dembow Killer, dueño en la maquila. Liche en la valija, más el edit. Mi foto tienen fija. Las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow. John Gama, dando de la mata. Desde el valle en las hamacas. Salvi, si les tomas es que les está dando vértigo. Viendo para acá arriba.
like a voice in